All right, let's just get right into it. We're going to walk through the exact financial playbook that separates the people who retire free from those who retire, well, terrified. And look, if your current financial plan is basically just work hard and hope for the best, this is probably going to sting a little.
Yeah, you heard me. 3 accounts. One for spending, one for saving, and one for investing. And if that sounds way too simple to actually change your life, that's the exact reason most people fail. They're out there looking for a secret, some get-rich-quick hack that just doesn't exist. But the real system for building wealth, it's boring, it's mechanical, and it just works.
And this is the whole foundation of the system, the 75-15-10 split. This one simple ratio is going to tell every single dollar you earn where to go. We'll break down exactly what it means in a minute, but first, let's really get why a system like this is so absolutely crucial in the first place.
So why do you even need this? I mean, why is it so necessary? Because the game is kind of rigged against you. Let's just look at the numbers.
Now, what's really wild about this slide is that we're not just talking about minimum wage workers. Nope. This includes people earning 6 figures a year who still couldn't cover a surprise bill. And the reason isn't laziness, it's because the rules of the game are hidden behind an entire economy that literally profits from you not knowing them. Credit card companies, luxury brands, they hire actual geniuses to engineer these little dopamine hits that make you spend money you don't have.
This is why understanding money isn't just some nice-to-have skill, it's a defensive weapon. It is your shield, and the very first thing that shield needs to protect you from is yourself.
Okay, so before we touch a single dollar of strategy, we have to deal with something that most finance advice just completely ignores: money trauma. You know what I'm talking about, that generational scarcity mindset, that little voice in your head that says people like us don't get wealthy, or even the belief that money is somehow dirty. So, the most important thing here is to see money for what it really is. It's a neutral tool. It's an amplifier. A good person with more money has a tool to do more good. A bad person, well, they can do more damage. Earning an honest living isn't about greed. It's about building your own capacity to make an impact.
All right, with our mindset reset, let's get into the nuts and bolts. The next few steps are all about building the actual system. And the core principle. Step 2 is learning the biggest rule of the entire game. The system rewards owners and investors, not just employees.
And yeah, this slide just lays it out perfectly. An employee trades hours for dollars. An owner, on the other hand, builds something that trades value for dollars, even while they sleep. That single distinction is the whole game. Now that we get the goal, let's move to step 3. Get out of the danger zone. And that means saving your first $2,000 and killing your high-interest debt. To get out of that debt, you're going to use the avalanche method. It's not fancy, it's just financial triage. You attack the debt with the highest interest rate first, while paying the bare minimum on everything else. As soon as you're out of that high-interest debt, it's time for step 4, building that automatic system we talked about. This is where that 75-15-10 split comes back in. 75% of your take-home pay goes to your spending account, 15% goes straight to investing, and 10% goes to savings. You automate these transfers on payday so you never even have to think about it. You know, willpower is a terrible financial strategy. A system is foolproof.
And that brings us to step 5, spend smart. This rule right here, this is going to save you from so many dumb purchases. That car, that watch, that big vacation, just run it through this simple filter. If you can't afford to buy 5 of them, it's not yours yet. Simple.
Now, here's where things get really interesting. Saving and budgeting, all of that stuff is just defense. And defense alone has never made anyone wealthy. At some point, you have to play offense. You have to earn more. And that doesn't mean begging for a raise. It means solving bigger problems for more people. This right here is the value equation, and it dictates every dollar you will ever charge for anything. You've got 4 dials. 2 you want to turn up, the customer's dream outcome and their belief that they'll actually get it. And 2 you want to turn down, the time it takes and the effort it requires. The better you are at turning these dials, the more you can charge. And this is exactly where AI comes in and completely changes the math. Just a year ago, starting a service business took months of learning. Today, you can use AI tools to automate services for local businesses and charge them a monthly fee. Or think about digital products. You can use AI to outline and help write a book, design a cover, and publish it on Amazon KDP. The barrier to entry hasn't just been lowered, it's been absolutely demolished.
Now, the people who do this aren't just earning income, they're building assets. And that one word, assets, is the one most people miss completely. There is a massive difference between being rich and being wealthy.
See, being rich is what you see.
It's the cars, the houses, the clothes. Wealth, on the other hand, that's invisible. Wealth is when the money your assets generate every single month is more than all of your bills combined.
Freedom isn't some huge number in a bank account. It's a ratio. When your passive income divided by your monthly expenses is greater than 1, you're done. You've won the game. Most people never even aim for it because nobody ever told them that was the real target.
So how do you build those assets? Let's move to the investing sequence and see how this all builds, because trust me, the order you do this in is critical.
The order here is everything. First, you build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund in a high-yield savings account. That's your foundation. Second, if your job offers a 401k match, you contribute enough to get the full amount. It's literally free money. Third, you max out a Roth IRA, which is just an investment account where your money grows tax-free. Fourth, if you have a high-deductible health plan, an HSA offers a triple tax advantage. And only after all that is taken care of should you open a regular brokerage account. And for most people, the simplest, most effective thing to invest in is a broad market index fund that just tracks the S&P 500.
Does that sound boring? Yeah, maybe, but compounding doesn't care about your feelings. It just works. Someone who started investing just $4 a day at 21 would be a millionaire by the time they hit 65. $4 a day. That's the insane power of the system. So when you boil it all down, it comes to this. Building wealth isn't about hustle culture or grinding yourself into dust. It's about building a system so mechanical, so automated, so relentlessly boring that it just works, whether you're paying attention to it or not. 3 bank accounts, automated transfers, kill the debt, build the assets. The rules aren't hidden anymore. You just heard them. The only question left is the one right there on your screen.